First off, I want to thank every single one of you for participating in this training and allowing me to share these amazing gifts that I've received with you. And I'm thrilled beyond belief to be able to do what I'm doing. And I'm so thankful that you are going to share with me what you got out of the training, or what you learned from it, or how it's helped you and your clients in your work, or whatever it is you wish to share.
And I'm already qualified in quite a large number of modalities, done a lot of work on myself, but somehow I was drawn to do this as well. Didn't know why. But what I'd found in the work that I'd done before was very much that you can do the work on a personal level, even looking at your ancestors and other things, but the energies of the group consciousness are really very fear-based, very negative. They can pull you back, and they're pulling back people around you. And I certainly was aware of with my clients, the people around me, that negative group consciousness was very much sabotaging their lives. And what I found in the sacred activation is that frees you from that brilliantly. And it isn't all about healing your own life or healing one person's life. It's about what we want to do for everyone, for the planet. And sacred activations, because they shift so much and so quickly, and it's not just that individual level, it's that group conscious that's shifting as well.
Sacred Activations has transformed my life. I became a Sacred Activations practitioner a few months ago and have been, as Tamra can tell you, counting down the days until this training. This training has just opened up so much for me on so many levels, and just continues to connect me with the magic and the mystery of life, of other dimensions, of the oneness and connection. And this training has been absolutely mind-boggling. I feel like all sorts of limitations and barriers I've placed on myself have been removed. And today in particular was really amazing. In the second day of the Master's training, watching how we've all grown and shifted even over the last few days, and the number of us that are starting to channel activations and share them with each other. It's been incredibly beautiful and a blessing.
I have to say that after doing the first set of activations, I completely shifted, and I had this great deep resonance with the Sacred Activations, and I was very privileged to be to host the first Sacred Activations practitioner, Tamra, in Scotland. And it's so wonderful to have Tamra in the same room, the same energy. And it was a very interesting time for me doing the Sacred Activations practitioner course and then doing the Intuitive Anatomy course for 17 days after the Sacred Activations course, and it really did bring up my stuff. But I just feel really honored to be connected with all of you, and for the transformations that have happened in my life since doing the Sacred Activations, and my level of consciousness, my level of connectivity with myself, my heart, my being, and with everyone else. And so many of the limitations and the blocks that I had subconsciously and consciously placed on myself, they have all come into my awareness and enabling me to clear them.
So I feel that a lot of things are being lifted, and I'm processing a lot, and it's been an intense course, but I'm really benefiting a lot. So I would recommend to everyone to take this, and the subjects are just really really great and interesting. So in all areas of my life, I feel I'm going to benefit more and more as I practice with myself and my clients. And thank you, Tamra.
When Tamra first contacted me, because I was talking to Tamra on and off when she was in Europe actually getting the Sacred Activations, and she was saying, yeah, I'm channeling this modality, but I was so out of it because I had all this crap going on with me, and I had to come back home to Mississippi, and it was just, you know, so I knew what she was talking about, but I didn't quite get it. So we reconnected earlier last year, and she asked me to start helping her with the book. And as soon as Tamra started talking, as soon as she started talking about the activations, I started spinning. And this one, she kept talking, and I thought, okay. So we finished the hangout, and then I had to type them up again, and I started spinning again. And this went on the whole day for like 7 or 8 hours. And I took a break. I went outside. I was walking up the street to the grocery store, and I was spinning so intensely I had to stop in the middle of the street. I'm going crazy. I'm going to pass out. I called her later on, and I said, I don't know what's going on, but I am spinning. I'm dizzy. I'm spinning like crazy. And she goes, oh, you were getting the activations then. And I thought, oh, okay. So I was activated like twice before I even took a practitioner's class. I feel like it is the most powerful energy that I've aligned with since I've been doing work. And I feel like ultimately these activations allow us to become the healing. You'll find that you just show up and stuff will just happen. Or, the fact that you're aligned with this energy, 90% of the work you feel like you need to do is already done. And when you become conscious of it, that's when it clears completely.
Of course, I'd like to thank you. I love you so much. Thank you very much for sharing your sacred activations with all of us. You're such a blessing. And I tremendously increased my psychic senses. And I love that I've connected with a lot of angels in your bodies. Beautiful as well, inside and out. And I can say that I've been searching for a lot of modalities, and it's like, wow, this one is really, it's like if you're searching for your soulmate, this is the soulmate modality. I mean, this is my soulmate modality. Why? Because this has actually really reconnected me to who I truly am. Like, it has allowed me to love and accept myself unconditionally. And it's like my heart is beating very fast. It's like it's fluttering. And it's just an amazing, awesome, and love-filled experience and journey for me. It has also made me more open to receiving love and abundance into my life. I feel so rich. I've never felt so rich in my entire life. And it has made me a really, really loving, peaceful, serene. I've never felt so serene in my entire life. And it's just like pure surrendering. It's like really like being enlightened like the Buddha, as they say. And having the knowing that all is well and everything is working for the best of all of us. I love you. Thank you so much.
So the gift of these sacred activations, it's completely pure. It's real. It's the real thing, and it's a way that anybody can learn to connect to Source, and anybody can be connected to Source through them. A lot of other people came to me with modalities, and they just weren't as good as what I was doing. But this is a whole dimension, exponentially bigger than what I was doing. So I feel like I'm meant to be here with Tamra and all of you doing sacred activations and continuing to receive it and learn it and share it. And I think that I've learned, like as a practitioner, the power that I can now heal people without draining myself, and also as a receiver of the activations, as kind of almost a patient, because I really needed a lot of healing, where I wasn't able to make the shifts myself. These have been the most powerful healing that I've found.
Thank you so much. And it's just, I'm so glad I asked you guys to do this, because I'm loving hearing all of this, and it's bringing tears to my eyes. Thank you guys so much. And now I know why I had to do it, because I had to hear it. It's just really, because I'm just so connected to all of you and all of your hearts. You're just all beautiful beings, and so thank you. Thank you so much for playing with me.